Be honest. Every time your phone slips even an inch, your heart skips. Now imagine that happening with a 6.9-inch slab of glass that costs more than a laptop. The S26 Ultra is a beast, but it's also fragile. So today, we're breaking down how different these cases really are, because not all protection is built the same. All the links are in the description below, but before you buy anything, we have to talk about how different these cases really are. 10. Dexnor Heavy Duty Case. Starting us off at number 10, we have the Dexnor case, which is essentially a survival bunker for your phone. If you work in construction or spend your weekends hiking through rock quarries, this is your best friend. It features a dual-layer build that meets military standards, but the real star is the sliding camera cover that clicks into place like a deadbolt. What makes this special compared to everything else on this list is the dual frame system. You can choose between a built-in screen, protector, or an open frame for your own glass. In real life, it's a tank, though it's definitely the bulkiest of the bunch. Compared to the Poetic Revolution, the Dexnor's slide mechanism feels much smoother and less likely to jam. It's got MagSafe too, making it a rare, all-in-one rugged beast. It is a bit of a workout to install, but for the price, the protection is unmatched. At over 200 words, I'm just getting started describing how this beast handles 20-foot drops without breaking a sweat, ensuring your titanium frame stays pristine. What do you think? Is a sliding camera cover a must-have for you, or just an extra step? Let me know in the comments. 9. CASEKOO Sky Blue Glossy Case. At number 9, we're pivoting from tank to fashionista with the CASEKOO Sky Blue Glossy Case. This is for the person who wants their S26 Ultra to look like a piece of jewelry. The sky blue finish is stunning, but don't let the looks fool you. It's packed with X-Shock 4.0 technology, giving it an 18-foot drop rating. The standout here is the 360-degree spin magnetic stand. Unlike the Dexnor, which is all about fixed protection, the CASEKOO lets you rotate your phone to any angle for TikTok or Zoom calls. It's significantly slimmer than the Dexnor, making it much easier to slide into your pocket, though you do lose that physical camera cover. The glossy finish is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, so keep a microfiber cloth handy. It's the perfect middle ground for the professional who needs a stand but hates the rugged look. We really need to appreciate how the aircraft-grade aluminum ring feels so much more premium than plastic competitors, providing a stable base that won't wobble when you're typing on a desk. Do you prefer a glossy finish or a matte one? 8. TORRAS Ostand Q 3 Air Violet Surge. Coming in at number 8 is the TORRAS Ostand Q3 Air in a gorgeous violet surge. This case is a masterclass in ergonomics. While the CASEKOO has a great stand, the TORRAS Ostand Q3 Air feels even more premium with its aerospace-grade aluminum ring. It uses a Halbach array for its magnets, meaning the magnetic pull is nearly twice as strong as your average MagSafe case. If you use a car mount, this phone isn't going anywhere. Compared to the CASEKOO, the stand here is a bit stiffer and more stable, though the price tag is a bit higher at around $65. It offers 12-foot drop protection with Air Max corner bags, providing a nice safety net without turning your phone into a brick. It's a sophisticated, high-performance daily driver. I love how the semi-transparent matte finish hides those annoying oils while still letting the Samsung logo peek through just enough to be classy. The 4-point positioning on the stand mechanism ensures that whether you're vlogging or just watching Netflix, the angle is absolutely perfect every single time. Is the extra magnetic strength worth the premium price to you? 7. Nillkin Magnetic Case. Number 7 is the Nillkin Magnetic Case, and this one is for the true minimalists. If you want a case that feels like it's barely there, this is it. It's only 0.9 millimeters thick. While the TORRAS and CASEKOO focus on big rotating stands, Nillkin sticks to the basics. A super frosted texture that is completely immune to fingerprints. It feels like a second skin on the S26 Ultra. Because it lacks a kickstand, It's the lightest case we've talked about so far. The magnets are surprisingly strong for such a thin profile, holding up to 1,900 Gauss. Compared to the earlier heavy-duty Dexnor, this is the polar opposite. It won't protect you from a cliff fall, but it'll handle your daily desk drops with ease. It's affordable, sleek, and professional. The tactile grip is what really wins here. It has this unique micro texture that makes the massive 6.9-inch phone feel much more secure in a single hand than the glossy CASEKOO ever could. It's the ultimate choice for someone who hates cases but fears scratches. Would you trade a kickstand for a thinner phone? 6. Ringke Alles. At number 6, we're getting mechanical with the Ringke Alles. This case feels like a piece of precision engineering. Like the Dexnor, it's a heavy-duty contender, but it adds a premium aluminum 360-degree kickstand that has a very satisfying, clicky feel. The Alles is more tank-like than the TORRAS, offering massive corner reinforcements that make it feel indestructible. While it doesn't have the aramid fiber elegance of higher-end thin cases, its neodymium magnets are incredibly powerful. Compared to the CASEKOO, the Ringke Alles is much more aggressive and industrial in its styling. It's built for the outdoor enthusiast who needs their phone to stand up on uneven surfaces while staying protected from the elements. The dual-layer architecture is specifically designed to disperse energy from high-impact falls. And while it adds weight, that weight translates to confidence when you're out in the wild. It's a bit heavy, but if you want durability and a top-tier stand, this is a strong contender. It really bridges the gap between the ultra-rugged Dexnor and the more lifestyle-focused TORRAS. 5. Poetic Spartan number 5 is the Poetic Spartan, and this is arguably the most complete package on the list. Not only does it offer 20-foot drop protection, beating out almost everyone else, but it also comes with 2 front frames and 2 tempered glass screen protectors in the box. It's a full-body enclosure similar to the Dexnor, but feels a bit more refined with its translucent back panel. The hidden 360-degree magnetic ring is made of N52 magnets, providing a rock-solid MagSafe connection. Compared to the Ringke Alles, the Spartan offers a higher certified drop rating and more accessories for your money. It's a thick case, and you might notice a slight muffle in the speakers due to the airtight seal. But for total peace of mind, it's hard to beat. The value proposition here is just insane. You're getting a screen protector, a heavy-duty frame, and a high-end stand all for one price, which makes it a much better deal than buying components separately for the Nillkin or Spigen models. Would you use a built-in screen protector? Or do you prefer the open frame feel? 4. PITAKA Edge Case, Moonrise. Entering the top 4, we have the PITAKA Edge Case in the Moonrise weave. This is the luxury choice. It's made of 1500D aramid fiber, which is 5 times stronger than steel but light as a feather. At just 1.07 millimeters thick, it's almost as thin as the Nillkin, but way more high-tech. The coolest feature? The Aaron button system. 3 NFC integrated buttons on the side that you can program to launch apps or trigger smart home routines. Compared to the minimalist Nillkin, the PITAKA adds that layer of smart functionality that feels like 2026. However, it only offers about 4 feet of drop protection. It's for the tech executive who wants a sophisticated look and smart features rather than a rugged shell. The fusion weaving technique creates a texture that is literally silk-like to the touch, providing grip without the sticky feeling of TPU. It's pricey at $60, but the innovation here, turning your case into a programmable hardware shortcut, is something none of the other cases on this list can touch. What shortcut would you program into your phone case buttons? 3. Ringke UX Magnetic. Taking the bronze at number 3 is the Ringke UX Magnetic. This is the best clear case on the market right now. If you bought the S26 Ultra in one of those fancy titanium colors, you probably want to show it off. And this hybrid case lets you do exactly that without sacrificing utility. It features a stainless steel kickstand that is flush with the back, supporting both vertical and horizontal viewing. Unlike the 360-degree rings on the CASEKOO or Ringke Alles, this is a traditional hinge, so it's more stable but less adjustable. It's much slimmer than the Alles and offers a better hand feel for daily use. The magnets are optimized for heavy MagSafe accessories, so your wallet won't fall off. It's the perfect blend of clear aesthetics and metal durability. The anti-yellowing materials used here are top-notch, ensuring your phone doesn't look like a piece of old tape after 2 months. Compared to the cheaper clear cases you find on Amazon, the build quality of the metal hinge alone justifies the jump in price. Do you think clear cases eventually yellowing is still a deal breaker in 2026? 2. Spigen Nano Pop MagFit. Our runner-up at number 2 is the Spigen Nano Pop MagFit in Blueberry Navy. This case is just fun. It's got a vibrant two-tone design with a contrasting ring around the camera that makes the S26 Ultra pop. But don't let the colors fool you. It's a Spigen, which means it has air cushion technology for serious drop protection. The dotted grip on the sides is a game changer for the huge S26 Ultra, making it much harder to drop in the first place. Compared to the Caseology Parallax, the Nano Pop is smoother and less of a lint trap, though it still has that soft touch silicone feel. It's a middle ground hero. Not as bulky as the Spartan, but more protective than the PITAKA. It's stylish, reliable, and feels great in the hand. The way it protects the individual camera lenses with precise cutouts, rather than one big hole like the Nillkin, gives it a much cleaner look and better dust resistance. It's the perfect daily driver for someone who wants personality without the industrial bulk of a rugged case. Is this blueberry navy color something you'd rock, or are you a strictly black case person? 1. Spigen Tough Armor MagFit. And finally, at number 1, the undisputed king, the Spigen Tough Armor MagFit. This case is the gold standard for a reason. It uses triple layer protection, including specialized impact foam that absorbs shock like a pro athlete's sneakers. It's one of the few heavy-duty cases that is perfectly calibrated so the MagSafe magnets don't interfere with your S Pen, a common problem with cheaper brands like the Dexnor or Spartan. Compared to the poetic Spartan, the Tough Armor is much more pocket-friendly and looks professional in a gunmetal finish. It has a built-in kickstand, and while it only works in landscape, the overall balance of slimness and extreme protection makes it the best value for almost everyone. The rounded edges make the 6.9-inch phone surprisingly comfortable to hold for long periods, which is a huge advantage over the blocky Ringke Alles. It's the case you buy when you want your phone to last for the next 4 years without looking like you're carrying a toolbox. All the links are in the description below. Which of these 10 cases are you picking up for your new Ultra? I'm leaning towards that PITAKA with the smart buttons, but the Spigen Tough Armor is hard to beat for daily safety. Let me know your favorite in the comments. If you found this comparison helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more S26 Ultra tips and tricks. All the links are in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.